Hi, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's I hope you can hear the birds in the background there. They're a bit cranky this morning. Hi, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's time to do the cash stuffing for my second pay in January 2026. So I have been to the bank and got my money out. Now that's my rollover that I'll take care of later. And I've been to the bank. Now I do actually have a bit more money than usual, and I'll explain why that is in a second, but let's just count it. So I've got 51, 52, 53, 50, 420, 40, 60, 80, 480 bucks. Okay, so what I'll do, just to get it out of the way, and you'll see that that is now empty. I have been to the bank to put the money in there, so that's all done, and we're starting new. So put the loose change in there, and I'll deal with the rollover at the end. Pardon me. All right. Now what I might do, I might deal with the extra money first to get that back where it needs to be. So I had a bill during the week and I decided to pay cash. So instead of just having to take the time to go to the bank and then go pay the bill, I just decided to borrow some money out of my cash stuffing envelopes, and this to reimburse it when I did my cash stuffing, which is what I'm going to do now. So it was $200, so 51, 200, and the bugger, because I borrowed it out of the bugger envelope, and the bugger envelope normally gets 10, so, I'm hoping it's got a 10. Yes, we do. Okay, so, what I'll do, I'll stuff it at the same time. So there's the $200 I owe it, and I'm just going to take that 10 out and put a 20 in. So now we have 51, 50, 200, and 20, 40, 60, 70, $270. So that's now back to what it should be. Yeah, I do try to pay some of my bills in cash if they're not direct debited. A lot of my bills are direct debited, but ones that I have to go into and actually pay, I like to suss out if they charge the fee for if you pay by card. Some shops will charge you a fee to use your, if possible, your credit card or whatever, and if they charge that fee, I normally just try and pay cash just to avoid paying that. So, and that's what happened in this case. They were going to charge me, I can't remember what they call it. Is it a processing fee or whatever they call it? They were going to charge me that if I use my card, so I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pay cash and avoid that fee. So that's what I did. So that's the bugger folder done. Bugger envelope done. So then gifts. It gets 10, so I'll pinch the 10 that I just took out of the bugger. And we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 20, 40, 50, 60. I've actually got more money in there than I planned because I actually did make a lot of the gifts I gave last year. So that's why there's a bit more in there than I was hoping. But that's okay, that's cool. That's, I'll just let that tick along. Because I have got, I'll have to get a couple of gifts in the next couple of months off the top of my head. So that will come out of there. And then my personal, that gets 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 300 bucks in my personal. Alright. Then my spending. Now that's 100. So 50 will go into my wallet and 50 goes into here. And the same for petrol. So $100, 50 will go in the envelope and 50 will go into my wallet. Alright. Now I have 40 here. This is for my PT. We are back in the swing of it in January. So what I'm going to do, I need 24 next week. So that'll go in my wallet. And 20 will go in here. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Now I might be, some weeks I might actually be going twice a week. It'll just depend on a few different things. So that'll be handy. I'll use that up if I do go for my second sessions. So that will be cool. Now this is a rollover from last fortnight. And I have some 5s. So I can pop in my 5 up. And no, I still have not decided what I'm going to use this for. I'll just let it keep ticking up, I think, until I do decide. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, $80. It's not bad. And 50. Okay. So in my rollover I have 51, 150, 224, 250. Okay. Now this is my last pay for the month. So what I think I will do, I will put the extra into my bank, because I do have to go up to the shops where my bank is this week. So I think while I'm there I'll put it into the bank. So in my rollover I do like to have $120 sitting in there. That's like an emergency kind of if I need to pay for more fuel or stuff like that. So I will take 120 and put that back in my rollover. So that means $50, $100, and $130 I will pop into my bank envelope. Oop. Pop my bank envelope and I'll take and put that in the bank. Now, my extra rollover money that I do put into the bank, that goes into my holiday fund, and that will be the case this time as well. So I'll do that. So there we go. Cash stuffing for the second pay in January 2026 is done. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the way that's going. Now I am still reviewing my budget. I'm just refreshing it, and I'm nearly done, and it's not looking too bad. So hopefully I'll be able to kind of lock it in the next week or so, and know exactly what I'm spending, and if I've got anything left over from my pay each fortnight, which I'm hoping I might have just a tiny bit, which will be good, give me a bit of a buffer. So that's going well. So yeah, so as always, I hope you're well and I hope your budgeting's on track, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.